Max, welcome to Bradford City. 2-year deal. How happy are you to be here?
Yeah, delighted. It's been a bit of a whirlwind 24 hours, but again, it's football. Things tend to move quickly at times, and um, I think all parties were really happy with how everything panned out, and I'm delighted to get it done so early in the summer, straight after the season, and like I said, I'm already really excited to get back, and I'm sure the lads who've just been promoted are enjoying the break. But I'm already excited to get in and get going.
And how key is it that you've got it done so early in the summer so that you have the full pre-season, full time to focus on Bradford City?
Yeah, I think it's definitely important when especially when you move club to try and be in day one. It's not always easy to do, but I spoke with the manager. It was a really good conversation, and David Sharp, who I've worked with previously at Wigan, and the conversations were really easy and it was pretty straightforward. So to push things through as quickly as I'm absolutely delighted.
So obviously first contact about 24 hours ago. How was that kind of been for you? How you've mentioned it's a whirlwind, but what's it like when it happens so quickly?
I think over the year I'm used to it now. It's I've come to expect the unexpected in football over the years, and um, I'd had conversations with David a few weeks ago, and obviously I was watching closely how the season finished, and I think I was as excited as probably everyone else here was when the goal went here in the 96th minute. So things progressed really quickly, and like I said yesterday was. The conversations were great, and like I said, I couldn't wait to get up here and get it signed and done.
I guess seeing those scenes, obviously promotion, pretty much last kick of the season, just made you even more excited to get in and get going, really, didn't it?
Yeah, I've always known how big a club this is, and the fan base. It speaks for itself, and they're great days. I've been lucky enough to have some promotions myself, so when I see in the scenes, I'm hoping in 12 months' time. We could try and replicate that. That'll be the aim and the plan. But no, I'm delighted to get things done. And like I said, I've always been an admirer of Bradford. My last memory actually wasn't great for Sunderland. I got a red card and I had to walk of shame the full length of the pitch. So I'm hoping for some happier times here.
You mentioned about your promotions there, 3 League One titles with Wigan, a promotion in Saudi Arabia. How much can you use that experience here, especially the 3 league titles with Wigan?
Yeah, I mean, I've had 2 years outside of the UK, and it's been a great life experience, a great experience for my family, and something I've really enjoyed playing abroad. And 'cause I can like to take them experiences now, and I'd be lying if I said I hadn't missed English football, and um, I still feel like I've got many years left, and I want to try and add to them promotions, and hopefully I can use the experience of the past and come here and help.
Obviously only 31, the manager himself played till he was quite old in his 40s. So there's the potential there to keep playing for a long period of time at this kind of level, isn't there?
Yeah, and that was a lot at the top of the conversation with the manager. I asked him what his secret was to keep going all them years, and it's something I've still got that hunger and desire. I see nowadays players are playing a lot longer, and I certainly want to play for as long as I can. So I think it's a really good fit. The manager appreciates senior boys, and it's something when we spoke, it was a real good feeling for myself, knowing that the manager as well had a similar, obviously length of career, and all the games he knocked out. So there was a huge level of respect for myself to see someone who can knock out them games. I've still tried to do the maths and work out how we done it over the years. But no, it was like I said, the conversations were great, and I can't wait to get in and help.
You mentioned there about your couple of years abroad. How much are you looking forward now to being back in England and playing football in the EFL again?
Yeah, I went abroad, and like I said, the experiences were great. I enjoyed it playing in different cultures, um, but there is something about English football, and when I knew a club of this stature and size was interested, and I feel like the club's on a off the back of a promotion, that momentum can be really powerful. The fan base can be really powerful, and um, like this opportunity, like I said, when the conversations move really quickly, and we were all happy to get it done as quickly as possible.
You play for big clubs already with Wigan, Sunderland. Is it the sort of environment you feel you thrive in as a player?
Yeah, definitely. Both really good clubs, and you know, you see Sunderland the other night, similar scenes to here on the last day. and that's probably what I've missed most being abroad. That passion of the fans and that real sense of English football. I don't think there's any other country quite like it. I've seen the record attendances here back end of the season, and like I said, it's. I feel like I'm joining a club at a really good time, and hopefully we can pack this place out again this season. And I'm a fan base of this size can be really powerful and help the team win games.
And that's it, isn't it? 4 consecutive attendances over 20,000 in the 4th tier, 2 club records broken. It really is a special time to join this football club.
Most definitely, yeah. And I think if you could have guaranteed the way it ended on the last day, I'm sure everyone's heart rate was through the roof. But no better way to do it. And going into the summer with a real feel-good factor and looking to build and hopefully take that momentum into next season.